Hi!
Hey!
Welcome back to Lost on the Couch. I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Zola.
Soy leche.
And we are here to watch,
Chocolate.
ready for it, Lost Season 4, Episode 9. It's called The Shape of Things to Come. What happened last episode? Brief.
We found out why Walt's back on the ship and he's working for Ben.
Not Walt.
I mean, Michael.
Michael.
Yes. It was a Michael episode.
That him and Walt did get off the island, but then
Yes.
Michael came back because Tom came and found him and said, "The island won't let you die. You have work to be done."
Yes.
Ben
Yep.
was like, "There's innocent people. You can't kill everyone on the boat. You have to do this job for me."
Good summary. Predictions about Season 4, Episode 9, The Shape of Things to Come.
I don't know.
We're gonna
But
see
you're
who actually
excited
shot
about
at Russo.
Yeah, Carl and Danielle Rousseau were just shot with
And killed?
killed, question mark?
I can't believe they killed Rousseau just like
Because
I
Ben
don't think she's
said,
dead. I think
"Get
Carl's
away.
dead.
Go to the temple.
Go to the temple.
It's where the others are. These people
The
are
other others.
dangerous. More dangerous than me. You're
Yeah,
a
as soon as he
kidnapper."
said that, I was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
We'll
all a bunch
find
of
out.
freaking weirdos.
All right.
She's like, "I took my shoulder throw off. Check me out."
What else?
Value.
Antibiotics. I just got a stomach bug.
Why aren't they back from the boat yet, Jack?
Saeed said the engine was down.
And you're not worried?
My gut says we're getting off this island.
But your gut was sick.
Your gut should probably tell you you're gonna be addicted to that pill.
Hey.
That person looks dead.
What if it's one of the fake dead bodies from the ocean, from the flight?
Oh, it's McCor.
Oh, it's the guy from the boat.
Oh, you could have killed his throat.
Who is that?
The
They
doctor,
know him.
The
Look.
doctor from the freighter.
You know who this is? This is the doctor.
We're all gonna die. Calm down, chicken little.
Chicken Little.
It's a game.
They're like the three boneheads, I feel like, right now.
Are they
We'll
playing?
check in Siberia.
I knew it. I knew they were playing games.
Oh.
Holding Aaron.
I was ready to kill the whole game.
Says
Get on your knees.
turn the fence off.
Okay.
1623.
Where is Ben and why are none of them watching him?
I think it's for Ben.
Just opens a secret door.
What's code 14J? Phone rang, I picked it up, a voice kept repeating code 14J.
We need to get to the other house. It's easier to fortify and we'll have better position on the tree lines. They're here.
Is that like the fence was deactivated noise alarm? or whatever?
Intruders, I bet.
Yeah.
Alert! Intruders!
Maybe Alex
Alert!
knew a code that, like,
Would send a special message or something. What the heck?
Halifax.
You know who we haven't seen though?
Sahara Desert.
We haven't seen what's his face, the guy that worked with him that looked like he has eyeliner. What's his name?
Richard.
Yes, thank you. Oh, he's probably at the temple. Why is he in a winter coat in the Sahara Desert?
With a bullet wound.
Oh.
Do you speak English?
What are they saying?
Where did he come from? The sky?
Ah, okay.
What is
Oh, so you do speak English?
Where did Ben get this training?
Yeah,
Like,
that is
what?
murder in cold blood.
Thought I didn't kill innocent people. I still don't know if he would consider them not innocent. They were gonna kill him. He's like self-defense.
We're hunkering down. I gotta grab Frenchie and the kids. Don't bother. They're safe. Whatever. Claire's still sleeping. I'll grab her. There's no time. I'll make time.
Thank you,
You're gonna
Sawyer.
like leave Claire
Very
and
important that you
I
survive
love
what's
when
about to
Sawyer
happen here,
doesn't
John, so
listen
I need
to
you to
Ben.
stay close.
Throat was slit.
He was fine when I last saw him.
Which was when?
When is kind of a relative term. Best case scenario, we'd only be able to broadcast beeps and boops. Well, yeah, but you can still use it as sort of a telegraph, right?
Bernard,
You got a second?
how's Sawyer gonna get back in? He's not.
Just get back inside and wait until...
Get inside!
oh my god.
I love how people just keep coming out of that.
If you hear gunshots, you don't go outside. Do you think those are people from the boat? Because those are big guns, like they were shooting in the disc. If this is how Claire dies and why Kate has Aaron, I'm not gonna be happy.
Who are those lunatics?
Is this your first time in Tunisia?
I'm actually a preferred guest. It should be under Dean Moriarty.
He has all those passports.
Certainly, Mr. Moriarty.
Moriarty. Okay.
Today's date is
October 24th.
2005.
Yes, sir.
Time is a relative thing. Saeed.
Oh, this is a flash forward.
I just want to bury my wife, please.
What?
You said I need to survive this. Why?
Because there's only one person that can help us now, and that's Jacob, and we have to go to him together.
I don't even know where the cabin is.
Hurley does.
Charlie, thank goodness. Can't.
You don't want to do that.
Open the damn door!
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the point of barricading the door?
Those people were murdered to make you angry, James. You'd be more likely to come storming in here and throw me to the wolves.
Sounds like a great plan to me. What do you say, Audrey?
Ring the doorbell.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Scared? What?
We want to talk.
Press.
There's a time machine on the island, huh? They're all after the time machine.
What year did she say it was?
2005.
Who is that guy?
What the heck?
You vultures. What are you doing here?
I'm here to find the man who murdered your wife.
How did you get here? Really not as difficult.
How did you get off the island?
Your friend Desmond had a boat.
Then I chartered a plane.
And then it dropped you off in the Sahara Desert?
You remember the name Charles Widmore, don't you?
What does it have to do with me? With Nadia?
There was a man after a
I
procession.
knew it was a picture of her.
Bakir was last seen 5 days ago, speeding away from the corner of La Brea and Santa Monica.
That's impossible. It's too much traffic.
Can't speed away.
Why would these people want to murder her?
But they did.
Just take it.
Why would I talk to them?
Because they have a hostage. Every single one of my people is prepared to die in service to this island.
It's your daughter.
Ah, whoops. Alright, maybe it wasn't Ben who planned to shoot Carl and so.
Hello.
My name is Martin Keamy. You see me?
See?
Oh.
Yeah, I see.
Told you.
You're gonna step out the front door, put your hands above your head, and you're gonna walk straight to me.
You and I both know that once you have me, there's nothing to stop you from killing everybody else on this island.
What kind of guy do you think I am?
I know exactly what kind of man you are, Mr. Keene.
And then Rousseau comes and kills them all.
Get your ass out here right now, or I'm gonna kill your daughter.
I'd like to present a counter proposal. You and your friends turn around, walk back to your helicopter.
You fly away and forget you ever heard of this island. Tell your daddy goodbye.
What if the island doesn't let her die because she's not done?
They killed Carl. My mother.
I have this under control. Everything's gonna be okay.
Please, Daddy.
You have 10 seconds, Ben.
She's not my daughter. I stole her as a baby from an insane woman. She's a pawn, nothing more. She means nothing to me.
Wow, nice final words.
So if you want to kill her, go ahead and do it.
He actually killed her?
Idiot. That's not the face you make when someone's just a pawn, huh?
I just left her body there, disappeared into the jungle. I was just handing over.
He changed the rules.
Hey, where you going?
What the heck? Where is he?
What the hell?
That's the guy that supposedly killed Nadia.
Yeah.
You know, Press kind of fits him. Scrawny, manipulative, stalking, creepy. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, he's gonna come up behind you.
Who are you and why are you following me?
My name is Benjamin Linus. and I need you to take a message to Mr. Widmore.
And what message is that?
Is this the emotion one?
That should do it. Go home, Saeed. Once you let your grief become anger, it will never go away.
I spent the last 8 years of my life searching for the woman I love. I finally found her and I married her. And I buried her yesterday. So don't tell me this is not my war. Who was next?
It's basically
I'll be in
he's
touch.
Hitman. That's what Ben wanted.
Excuse me, James. Excuse you?
Look at him, he's all like
Listen to me very carefully.
dirty.
I need all of you to do exactly as I say. In a minute, we have to run from this house as fast as we can.
What the heck?
The monster, the smoke monster.
Because of the fence sign? You were right! Because the fence is gone. Did he like summon it? Like what happened? How did he know to go now? Like,
What did you do?
You just called at me!
Hey, where are you going?
I have to say goodbye to my daughter, John.
that you got killed? What does he mean by they changed the rules?
He didn't think they'd actually kill him.
Yeah, but who changed the rules? What were the rules?
I think him and Widmore have been hunting each other for a long time.
The last words she ever heard were, "She's just a pawn. She means nothing to me. I kidnapped her." I do feel sorry for him, only in that moment. I don't know, maybe in the end I'll feel very sorry for him in his life, but he just seems like a terrible person.
What are you sending?
What happened to the doctor? Friends are fine and the helicopter's coming back in the morning.
He's lying. What the
Yeah.
message said was, what are you talking about? The doctor is fine.
Ooh.
You know him as code.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What the
Why are you
heck?
lying?
Jack!
Were you ever gonna take us off this island?
No. No.
Jack.
I feel like he's got a stomach ulcer at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah. So much stress and
Sorry about your daughter. That being said, you lied to me. You told me you didn't know what the smoke monster was.
You can ask Jacob all about it when we go to the cabin.
I'm done with all this. Never should have followed you wackos in the first place. I'm going back to the beach and Claire and Kid are coming with me. You two Hurley.
they need Hurley to get to the cabin, don't they?
Have you lost your mind?
Hugo stays with us.
Leave me out of
I'm
this.
sorry, Hugo. We need you to find the cabin.
Put the guns down. I'll go with Lon.
I feel like the guns are the most stressful part of
You
this
too.
island.
You guys go back to the beach. I'll catch up sooner or later.
Man, Sawyer, I don't know. Like, I feel like he would just shoot them there if he put his gun down. I can't believe John put his gun down.
You want as much as one hair on his curly head? I'll kill you.
Oh, he cares about
Fair enough.
Hurley.
Which way?
Follow me.
London.
Thank you.
That's an old car.
World traveler.
I'm here to see Mr. and Mrs. Kendrick in 4E.
This also?
They're expecting me.
No need, son. Good night, son.
Something tells me they weren't expecting him. Elevators that can go into just people's houses kind of freak me out.
Wake up, Charles.
Widmore.
I see you've been getting more sun.
That
Iraq
is
is lovely
Whitmore,
this
isn't it?
time of year.
Have you come here to kill me, Benjamin?
We both know I can't do that. I'm here, Charles, because you murdered my daughter.
He's a time traveler.
We both know very well I didn't murder her at all. You did. You creep into my bedroom in the dead of night, like a rat, and have the audacity to pretend that you're the victim. I know who you are, boy. I know that everything you have, you took from me.
I'm here, Charles, to tell you that I'm going to kill your daughter.
Penny?
And once she's gone, then you'll understand how I feel. And you'll wish you hadn't changed the rules.
That island's mine, Benjamin. It always was. It will be again.
But you'll never find it.
Then I suppose the hunt is on for both of us.
Sleep tight, Charles.
What if that little weird door he went to was like a time machine? Or
What
a,
door?
or a
Oh, in the room.
Or like a what's it called?
Oh,
a transporter thingy.
That crap.
Something nice back home.
All right, what'd you think of the episode?
That was good.
That was a lot.
A lot happened in that
That's
episode.
crazy.
I was
So he wants to kill Penny, huh?
Yeah.
He wants to kill Penny.
That's crazy.
That conversation with Charles. He
That
said the
conversation
island...
with Charles is so weird. How did he get there?
What do you mean?
How did he get there?
How did he get to England?
How is he talking to Charles Whitmore?
Like, when does it take place? Is that what you're
Well,
asking?
yeah, but how also?
Like, aren't they looking for each other and stuff?
Yeah,
How are
what
they
is
so
this
easy?
game?
Yeah.
Why can't they share the island?
Why can't he kill him?
He said the island was his.
But why can't he kill him?
Yeah, these are all good questions. Lost just keeps introducing these awesome questions. And
Frustrating!
real quick, I want to talk about that scene with Alex.
Mm-hmm.
It really was... I mean, the saddest part is the fact what you said. The idea
Yeah,
that
that's so messed
the
up.
idea that the last thing that she heard was the only father she's ever known saying, "I don't care about you at all." You
You're
know?
just a pawn.
Yeah. Did you think he was going to kill her?
No, I didn't think he was.
I thought that he would have, but then something was gonna happen so that he could.
They
Like
ha-
I felt like that he would have, yes, as a person.
Kimi would have, but in the show. they
But like
wouldn't.
in the show, I was like, oh, something's gonna happen. Like the monster would have showed up earlier. Like I mean, I didn't think that would happen, but I was like, something's gonna happen. I can't believe, that
that
she
happened
actually
so
died.
quickly. It was like super real.
Yeah.
And you know, like that has to kill Ben because he didn't mean what he said. He was trying to do that so that they wouldn't.
A manipulation tactic,
Yeah.
and it failed
He said
miserably.
He changed the rules.
Yeah, and his response to his daughter being killed was to go into a secret room
Yeah.
and then come out, and the monster just attacked everybody.
Yeah, and then John Locke was like, "What did you do?" Which is like, why didn't you do that first?
And he's also like, I thought
Well,
you
he
didn't
said
know
he-
about the black smoke.
Yeah. Well, why didn't he do the black smoke first?
Yeah, like why did they barricade the door?
Well,
also,
it
can we
seemed-
talk about how
There's a
funny-
rule that was
Yeah,
broken
that's what
that
I-
allowed him to do that.
Right, that's kind of what I think it's implying.
Oh, like because
It's like,
Alex was killed, then he was able to break the rules too.
that's kind of what I think it was trying to go for.
But can we also talk about how funny it was that they barricaded the door just to leave the windows alone? What was the point of that?
I thought it was funny. They barricaded the door. They wouldn't let Sawyer and Claire in. But as soon as Miles shows up, oh, we'll move it all the way for Miles, not
Yeah.
the baby.
And it's like funny because Sawyer just came in the window. Like you didn't expect the guys with guns to be able to do that.
Maybe they
was
wouldn't assume the
weird.
window was broken. I
You
don't
could
know.
just break it, like Hurley did.
And we saw why Saeed started working for Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, which maybe is why
That changes a lot.
I wonder if that's why Ben said last time you let your emotions.
Wait.
If it was that scene.
So apparently he found Nadia, married her,
yeah,
and then she died.
she was killed.
That sucks so
She was-
much.
For Saeed, yeah. No wonder he's like feeling...
Two things. I wonder why did the guy kill Nadia,
Okay.
and then what was Ben's message to Whitmore going to be
Oh, I need you...
before he
Oh,
died?
because he told the guy, I need you to send a
I mean,
message.
I know that was partially a setup because he was smiling when Saeed agreed, so I'm sure he expected him
You know
to
what?
die.
I never thought about this, but I think he wanted to tell him that he's going to kill his daughter. And so after Saeed did that, Ben went to England to tell him himself, I feel like. That's kind of what I think it was saying.
Maybe.
But yeah, and now he's got Saeed killing for him. And so where was it that he stayed at that hotel? Remember the country?
Yeah, Tunisia?
Yeah. Do you remember that country ever coming up before in this show?
Oh.
Faintly?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you think about it.
No, tell me.
I don't
won't
remember.
You don't remember? It has to do with, we've seen it once in Charlotte's flashback, I think. The redhead.
Oh, the Dharma.
excavation site.
Yeah, and what did she find there?
The Dharma, like, collar.
Yeah,
the
polar bear.
name tag thingy.
Polar bear.
So the island does change locations.
Who knows, but it was weird. He was wearing that. I'm glad you noticed his arm, too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got shot,
like
right?
what the
Yeah.
heck?
Yeah.
And he was just dropped in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
I think it's got teleportation.
It's gotta be. That's what I'm thinking.
Like
that
it can
door
teleport.
is.
So maybe he went down there and instead of summoning the monster or something, like he did the events that we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Like a time machine.
Like a time machine or teleportation or something. I don't know.
But,
That's what
Well,
you're
if it
suggesting.
teleports, it could still be the present, but he could just teleport to
It's a
England.
TARDIS.
Teleport randomly in different spots.
Yeah.
around the
And
world.
time moves slower on the island. And
Because,
that,
what's his
accrues
name?
over time.
Yeah.
What's his name keeps saying, like, that's relative.
Time is a relative question, he said.
Also, I was wondering what Jack wanted to talk to Bernard about, but now I know. It's that he speaks Morse code.
Yeah, I
That was
never
so
noticed that
smart.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was cool.
he
that was
wanted
cool.
him to listen.
I was like, what is he about to say to him?
He
I
was,
couldn't remember.
He was probably telling
I've
him,
seen
like,
the show so many times I
don't
couldn't
tell
remember.
them that you speak
So-
Morse code. We're going to
And
use
what's
it
up
to
with
our
Jack?
advantage.
He's not feeling
I
so
feel like he
hot.
has a ulcer or a cyst or something.
Because this is a stressful situation.
So what they do in the island immediately affects what goes on in the present time outside of the island.
Maybe.
And the longer they're in the island, the faster time outside of the like the further people are in time outside of the island. So the
So
more
it's like
time
it
they
goes
spend
slower.
in the island,
Yeah,
the
more time passes.
The more time passes outside.
Interesting.
And then like Ben has a way of going to the regular world and back.
Yeah.
And based on the actions that have taken place thus far, 6 people survived in the present.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, each time something changes in the present. Which, like, you know what I mean?
Are you saying like changing the past kind of thing, or what?
Well,
What are you saying?
whatever actions are taking place in the island is having an immediate effect on the present time outside of the island.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, that dude changed the rules. He killed Ben's daughter.
Yeah.
So then Ben went and released a smoke monster. So whatever develops out of that with everyone is going to change the outcome of what's happening in the present time.
I see what you're saying. You're
And he
saying
just
the
keeps-
future that we're seeing with the 6 getting off the island is the current future, you know, but if they change something then
on
it's
the
going to
island.
affect what we've seen already.
Yeah.
That's an interesting, okay, I like your line of thinking there. I like it.
Yeah.
That's a great theory. I'll just say that. I'll put that there. Great theory.
It's optimistic, isn't it? Because I don't want everyone to be dead.
What? Oh, the 6 people who survived?
Yeah.
Well, we already know that there might, because remember that guy said to Hurley in the mental institution, are they still alive? Meaning, are the people on the island still alive besides the 6 people? And they're lying about something.
Oh, they
so
are
we know
aware
that.
of the island.
So it makes it sound like maybe there's still some people on the island, but... Hassan, you said you really, I wouldn't catch this on camera, but you said you really liked that episode. Why did you really like that episode? You had some interesting theory about a time loop or something, and I would like you to elaborate on that again. Because
that's
I think
right.
that got cut off, and if you could elaborate what you meant by that, it would be really interesting.
I was saying how, like, because time goes by slower. Was it slower on the island?
Yeah.
Correct.
That, like, whatever they do in the island affects, like, the outside world immediately. So, like, every event that goes on in the island affects the results of what's going on outside the island. So, like, we're seeing them back in LA or whatever, and they want to go back. And that is just a direct result of the actions they've taken within the island in that moment. So, what they do in the island, like, moving forward, will, like, essentially just write the story of what's going on outside of the island for them.
So more than write the story, you're saying it will change the stories we have already seen.
Yes.
So the stories of them,
So,
like Kate and her trial.
Like Jin dying, for example, may not necessarily be what happens at the end based on what they do.
Because
in
you
the island.
think, yeah.
But
So
based on what they've done in the island so far, Jin is dead outside the island.
Interesting.
But how do we know if something's been changed? That's what I would want to know.
Well, as time progresses in the island, that just becomes more and more apparent.
So we will see different flash forwards, you're thinking.
Potentially.
That potentially change, based on what they're doing now.
Yes.
So you think what we're seeing is a potential future for these characters.
Yes.
And what they're doing now on the island may or may not
constantly
change.
changing that.
Interesting. And that's because of the time, is what you're saying.
Because of the time difference in the island. And how, like, when they fly out, their memories get, like, loops through time, like, into the past and into the future.
Kind of like
until they
Desmond's.
kind of just die.
Oh, like Mikowski and Desmond.
Mikowski, yeah.
Or almost Desmond. Interesting. Yeah, I wanted to thank you for explaining that. I really wanted you to air that theory if we didn't get it last time.